Monsieur Opulentus de Terpentier had enjoyed an extraordinarily wealthy life after many years as a newspaper proprietor. By old age, he wanted nothing more but excitement. Excitement he found in orchestrating some of the largest heists of the century that both satiated this desire and continued to grow his already enormous bank account. A practice he continued until the day he died. Most affected by his death was his devoted butler, Stefan, who had been in his employ since the age of 15.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Stefan, sir. My parents left me.
Are they coming back?
I don't know, sir.
What do you want then?
I'm cold, sir. I'm hungry.
Have you ever swept a chimney?
No, sir.
Here. Be sure not to get dust in your nose and mouth, definitely not on the furniture. If you come across a badger in there, submit to it. I will send someone to save you. Follow me, wipe your feet.
As per contract, Stefan was given small meals, a wage,
board and lodging and catering fee. Maintenance fee. Finder's fee.
and a room in the house. In return, his services would be available at all times.
From one of your own newspapers, sir?
What? No. You don't expect me to read anything as ghastly as that?
But Stefan also found himself within something of a family. One he grew very fond of.
Smile.
But that drifted away when Monsieur Opulent was suddenly taken ill.
It's okay. I'm here.
The heist. You must... The heist.
And so, after the funeral, he leapt at the opportunity to pay tribute to Monsieur Opulent's memory. It was the most elaborate heist yet. Stefan would need everyone on board for any hope of success.
No.
What?
The answer is no.
I haven't asked the question yet.
Doesn't matter. The answer is no.
I think you'll be...
You want us to do the last heist that the old man had planned. The answer is no.
Do you all think this?
Yeah.
Why?
Each of them had their own reasons. There was Walter, the bodyguard.
So you spent some time in prison?
Yes, sir.
What for? Well, I can't be seen to employ a felon.
Look, please, sir, I really need the work. No one else will even see me. I'll work for less.
How much less?
Anya. Otto. Walter. Alma.
Seamstress and perfectionist.
Monsieur Opulent, my overtime is missing.
Overtime?
Monsieur Opulent, I'm leaving now, sir.
I'm sure it'll be acceptable once you've finished.
As per contract, we do not provide overtime, Alma. You know that. Ivan.
The groundskeeper, who never seemed to bear any ill will directly, but was instead entirely apathetic and, strangely, paid far more than any other. Otto, who originally applied for the role of cleaner,
And have you some experience in this role?
Yes, I worked at the Hotel Belinsk for about 6 months.
No. This won't do. Person outside, come in.
and Anya.
You are looking for a job?
Yes, sir. I've been training as a chef for 7 months now.
Can you clean?
Yes.
Can you cook?
I have cooked.
Good. You will be the maid, you will be the cook. A male cleaner, how ridiculous.
And you want us to do this?
You shall, of course, receive payment for it. A carefully calculated and generous 0.2% of any profit.
0.2%.
A generous 0.2%.
And if we get caught?
My estate will deny any affiliation. You will be incarcerated. Some small compensation will be granted to your family for their trouble.
What if we say no?
You will be let go and blacklisted from the service industry.
What? So that's it?
That's it. I'll leave you to review the plans.
He's best forgotten, Stefan.
I'd still like to. It's all the same to you.
Why?
Because he was good to me. This is my way to make it up to him.
Do you really think that?
Yes. Either that, or turn you all in.
The first step was replacing the guards. This was to be Ivan's only contribution to the plan.
Good God.
What is that?
Yak.
That is not a yak.
Yak.
I think I saw that in the chimney once. All right, Ivan. Deploy the yak.
It's 1 minute to 12. Guard rotations change on the app.
And the disguises prepared by Alma would let them in with no trouble. While Walter and Otto ascended to the control room, Stefan and Anya would then descend to the vault.
Tell me why you're making us do this again?
It's like a father to me.
Did he ever say you were like a son to him? He wasn't good to you.
How wasn't he good to me?
What?
He still took me in.
Indentured servitude isn't being good to you. Providing the bare minimum isn't being good to you. But we were.
He was.
What's that?
Another letter he left me. Changes to the will to be opened after we finish this. He'll take care of us. You'll see.
Yes, we will.
Once inside, Walter and Otto would dispose of the guards
Cupcake ladies?
by any means necessary. And open the vault.
Grab what you can.
Run.
So, what do we think?
What even was that? It was totally inaccurate.
How do you mean, totally?
Nothing was right. Who wrote this?
That's not important. Not everyone gets a film made about them.
But it's not what happened.
Talk about ungrateful, honestly. People are so critical.
What were you thinking? The heist? That plan was completely insane. None of your others were that ridiculous.
Whoa, that was not my plan.
Actually, it was Monsieur Opulence.
Oh, good God.
It's just, we said we were going to use his plan, as it was in his memory.
You know what makes sense? Opulent, demanding miracles, and we take the fall when it all goes wrong. Even in death, it's business as usual. Nothing? Not even for you?
Minor gifts bequeathed to 13 illegitimate children. The rest to be buried with him.
So you're stuck with us?
If you want to say I told you so, this is all my fault.
Yes, it is. People like us don't get to get away with things like he does. The rules aren't for them. This isn't to say I'm not annoyed with you. I'm still very annoyed. But at least you see now. Yes, the money would have been nice, but making a new way for ourselves is better than repeating his mistakes.
Even if we got away with it, it would have just been taken away anyway.
More than likely. Now come on. Only 15 more years and then we can work again. Together this time. And I did bloody tell you.
Until then, Stefan had never considered making a life from scratch. But when he reflected on his time with Monsieur Opulent,
it didn't seem too bad anymore.
Talk about ungrateful, honestly.